Alrighty, so we are now ready to go. Welcome back to another live stream. This is another day of severe weather. As we are seeing here, stop the loop. We're out here having the first few supercells popping up here in Texas, near the Texas Panhandle. We do have a severe thunderstorm warning just outside of Andrews, Texas. That includes the city of Inus. There is a TVS signature with this severe thunderstorm warning, so let's go ahead and look at the velocity here. There's not really any rotation with this storm. But if we go to there's hail with the storm. There's definitely some hail. So we do got a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings here in Texas and New Mexico. We actually have a few in North Carolina here. Let's go ahead and check on these storms as well. Just a little bit of prefrontal boundary rotation there. Nothing too major that should cause a big problem. So if we go back over here, make sure this radar. So I'm gonna keep an eye on this supercell right here. Oh, excuse me. Gotta find whichever one has the storm prediction center here. That's stupid. But this is one I have. There we go. Alright, so here's the storm prediction center for the day. We do have a pretty big 5% chance of tornadoes here. And we can get that slight 2% in North Carolina. A little bit of Ohio and Pennsylvania has a 2% as well. Pretty big marginal risk over here to the east. But again, the main focus is going to be over here in Texas with a 30% chance of hail. And then we got, of course, 30% chance of damaging winds. Let's go ahead and go to the day 2 outlook. This severe weather threat moves more northeast. More towards more towards Oklahoma and Kansas, where the areas that were just hit by the storms the other day. And there is a 10% hatched area for tornadoes in this area as well. So this is just ramping up as well. We got a 30% chance of damaging winds, and then we got the 30% hatched area for hail as well. Man, we also have a day 3 outlook. We have a slight risk towards Indiana and Kentucky, and even extreme northwestern Tennessee. And let's go ahead and zoom in here. Zoom here just a little bit. You can see where. Oh, what am I doing? So you can't really see the specific. And look, we do have a day 4 enhanced risk over Oklahoma. And then we got a day 5, pretty big day 5 slight risk. And then predictability for day 6 is unknown at this time. So we'll go ahead and go on back over to our radar scene here. Video capture device ain't on. Of course it ain't. Come on. Put me up. I'm putting myself up to the top left corner. And here's what we're gonna be having. Really, gonna be looking out for. It's this little bean action. We're gonna have a little bit of a bean. That's showing some rotation with the storm. And actually, what it's looking like, the storm is splitting. Supercell, it looks like it's gonna be splitting right there. So this is probably going to form out to a different supercell, and this is going to get stronger. I was going to look at the velocity, and they're starting to. And here's what I mean by when the bean is. We have a little bit of rotation right about where the bean is, and that's what we're going to be looking out for, because these storms, these supercell thunderstorms, they can really be wrapping up in a hurry, especially when they start getting that little supercell bean shape. So. That's just something I'd be looking out for. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play the radar loop and just wait until we get something major, I guess.
next year.
Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the storm one more time. Nothing special really hasn't really happened yet. But what I was noticing while you were just listening to that repeat of the song, there is just a little bit of an inflow notch. Looks like a hook. I go try to wrap it back around to the back side of the storm. I was going to look at the velocity scan, and yes, it looks like there is some rotation. With the storm, it looks like the northern section is just starting off as we see there. We got a new alert coming in. And it's going to be another severe thunderstorm warning for North Carolina. We'll look at that in here in just a few moments. I'm going to keep an eye on this storm right here, as it is starting to get this little bit of a rotation couplet here on it. I'm going to keep a very, very close eye on this storm. Golf ball size hail, 60 mile an hour wind gusts, tornado watch, tornado is possible with the storm. There is a tornado possible tags, but there's going to play the loop here on velocity just to see how much this rotation is really ramped up. And as you can see, the rotation really has ramped up and really kind of tightened up with the last couple minutes. So that's what we're going to be really looking out for with these supercell storms that's going to be popped up isolated. Let's go check the northern section. Looks like this storm is the storm did exactly what I told y'all it would do. It was going to split, and that's exactly what it did. It split in half into two different supercells. It looks like this supercell up to the north is doing the same exact thing, which we'll check on that on a different radar site. So this severe thunderstorm was a possible tornado. It's going to go north of Andrews, Texas. Let's go ahead and find a good radar site for this northwestern storm. There's really not a good radar site for that one. So I'm going to play the radar loop one more time, just so y'all can get a really good feel about the storm. And I'm going to play a different song. Alrighty, so it's now getting started. We got our first tornado warning of the night. And again, like I said, here's the hook echo, and let's go ahead and pull up the tornado warning details. National Weather Service in Midland has issued a tornado warning for northeast Andrews County in western Texas until 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's radar indicated rotation, ping pong ball size hail, and of course the tornado radar indicated threat. So let's go ahead and look at the velocity scan here. This is our first tornado warning of the night. And again, the velocity is showing some pretty impressive tight rotation couplet. Observe the correlation coefficient, and there's a tad bit of a CC drop, but not too much to be very concerning. This storm is going to be heading towards Andrews, and this hook is about 21.8 miles north and west of Andrews, Texas. If you're in Andrews, Texas, make sure you get your safe spots. This is a tornado warning. If you are in Andrews, you'll be next up in line. If you're in anywhere in this polygon here, in the red polygon, make sure you're in safe spots. This is a tornado warning. This goes on to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, which as of right now is 4:11. So we got about an hour until you're in the clear. This is the first and only tornado warning of the night. I'm just getting my second screen set up here with my phone. They have also extended the severe thunderstorm warning for the north portions there. Northerly portions. Excuse me. And there is now a severe thunderstorm warning down in Alabama. I got the correlation coefficient up on my phone radar scope here, just so I could keep a very close eye on it as well. There's now 20 alerts. Wow. So we're going to look at the velocity scan here, and again, this is the rotation that we're watching. And if I pull up the reflectivity back up, and this is where our little hook echo is. So there's 46 minutes left of the tornado warning. We're gonna wait and see if we get confirmation. The hook echo looks like it's recycling. Looks like the rotation actually choked itself out there, but it might be on the process of recycling. So we do have 20 alerts now. There's no other tornado warnings. So again, I'm keep checking on the correlation coefficient to see if we ever. This is a TVS storm now. Mesoscale strength of 2988. Hail size is 2 1/4, and it's moving east northeast at 15 knots. Again, it's still radar indicated rotation. Let's go ahead and play the loop here. So we can just see the progression of the storm. Before it was tornado warned till now where it is tornado warned. So it's going to keep a very close eye on the storm, and again, this is the first tornado warning of the night. It's 4:14 p.m. Central Standard Time. This tornado warning goes on to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. It does appear to be there might be a donut hole forming. Oh my. Look at that hail core. Let's go ahead and look at the velocity once again. The rotation's still there, but it ain't that strong and prominent as it was a while ago.